We've got the NFC and AFC championship free picks for you, and we also have a free play in the NBA and a free play in college basketball. And then we'll check out that consensus report to see if there's anything up, because, of course, we're doing this really early, just after midnight. So I don't know if we'll have a consensus play up, but we will look at it. We'll definitely have 4 free picks for you. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, make sure you check out our best bets every day. You can get our best bets every day over at Picks and Parlays from all of our 25-plus experts. You can also get my best bet of the day, picksandparlays.net/Craig. And that one will not be up till the morning, though. So you can check it, but it won't be up till the morning, because the line that we're looking at is going to be for the 1 o'clock game, and that line isn't out. I see the advanced line, but it's not out yet, so probably won't be up for till 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. But I will have my best bet in that early game, Raptors at the Pacers. I have my best bet on picksandparlays.net/Craig. That link is in the description. Check that out. Just $14.99. That's $25 off. We'll be in that game, and it will be up in the morning, probably about 9 a.m. So make sure you check that out. All right, so let's kick it off. NFL. We got the NFC starting early, or the earlier of the two games, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time game. Packers hosting in the Buccaneers. Of course, the big news this week is that Antonio Brown's going to be out. So we saw that line. Once that happened, the Packers went from 3 to 3.5, and for good reason. Obviously, he's a important weapon for Tom Brady, but we saw them do things without him this year, and it's not like he's been the only receiver. They have a ton of weapons. Total set of 52 in this one. I just don't know how you get away from teams. I know Tom Brady's played in the cold, but a Florida team playing in cold Green Bay, very, very tough. I mean, we saw it. The LA team didn't like that cold very well. I think the Packers are just the better team, and at home with that home field advantage in the cold. Give me Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay minus 3.5 in this one. The total in this one, I know a lot of people have sent me, what do you think about the total? I mean, I really think it's kind of be a coin flip on this total. I mean, I think you could say that the defenses will own this game and that it'll go under. And then if you said that Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady have a shootout, I wouldn't be crazily surprised. So I'm not going to make an opinion on the total. Let's just take the Packers minus 3.5. That's a 5-star play for me. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up and put in the comments who you like. Kotick, I don't even know how you say that. Kotick was first, he said. Virginia Tech. Oh, yeah. 28% they shot on the game. I mean, don't get me started. Had a good day yesterday, 3-2 with our video picks. But my best bet was on Virginia Tech, and they did lose. So we bounced back in the NBA. Picksandparlays.net/Craig. It will not be up until 9 o'clock, approximately 9 o'clock in the morning, when these lines have been coming out in the NBA for some of these late lines. So, all right, so we go to then the AFC Championship game, and this is the one that I think a lot of people are looking forward to see, because obviously this Bills team, young team, can they dethrone last year's champion? Was Patrick Mahomes going to be able to be cleared from concussion protocol? There was a lot of things which, he's going to be playing. The Bills have no running game. How will the Chiefs be able to, deal with that? Chiefs favor by 3, total 54.5. I just can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. If he didn't play, that would be a different story, but he's going to play. When he's on the field, he's effective. Josh Allen's had an unbelievable year, and I do think the Bills could, if they could get a running game to help Josh Allen out next season, I think they could maybe be the next Chiefs, because they have a lot of offensive weapons. But I just think the Chiefs are too good. I think they're more balanced. They can run the ball. They're a little better, I think, on defense. They've given up their fair share of points this year because they've been up by a lot of games, and they kind of take it easy. But I don't think you'll see that this week. So I like the Chiefs minus 3, 5-star play. Also think the over. I mean, I don't see how I don't think that anybody can stop the Chiefs offense. And I think the Bills know that. They're going to have to score with them. And so that's what I like. So tell me who you like. Always, even if you're after this, put in the comments who you like. Or answer somebody else's, tell, your opinion on somebody else's comment. Either way, put in the comments and be part of the Picks and Parlays family. Free play in the NBA now. And this is a 4-star play. Hornets at the Magic. Two teams that really struggling right now. But at least the Hornets are covering some of these games. Magic favored by 1.5, total 215.5. This Hornets team's been really good for me this year. I mean, I think I've cashed 4 out of my 5 times I bet them this year. And they're a 1.5-point underdog. I just think they're the better team here at this point of the season. Magic, I just think they're just kind of hit a wall a little bit. I think they've lost 5 of the last 6, I believe, or 4 of the last 5. We'll take the Hornets here plus 1.5, 4-star play. I just think the Hornets are really they've really surprised me this year, and they've been great for me, so I'm going to ride them again. All right. I see somebody talking about the Rutgers-Indiana game, so we're going to talk about that. Rutgers, boo-boo, scary boys. Don't be scared. 4.5-star play. Rutgers at Indiana. Indiana's favored by 4.5 here. Let's see what this total is now. 134.5. And Rutgers has been dumpster fire the last 4 or 5 games. I mean, they got up to, 15, 16 in the country? Since then, they've won 1 game. Hasn't looked good. And not only are they losing, it's not even been close, some of these games. Give me Indiana minus 4.5. Indiana's coming off a huge win at Iowa. So I know this could be a letdown spot. But if you look at Indiana, they're 9-6 on the year. And this Big Ten is tough. If they lose this game, there's a very good possibility they don't get in the tournament this year. They have to get some – I mean, I think this year they're going to need to finish in the top half of the Big Ten to ensure that they make the big dance. So I like that. So I like Indiana minus 4.5. I really thought Rutgers, this was the year that Rutgers would take that next step, and they did early in the year. But, man, since then – and they've been totally garbage on the road. I think 1-3 against the spread. 1-3 straight up and 1-3 against spread on the road. So let's take the Indiana Hoosiers minus 4.5, 4.5-star play. All right, so as always, we always on Monday through Thursday, we always try to get a play off the consensus report. Because, of course, the consensus report is a great handicapping tool for all you bettors. Picksandparlays.net, click on the premium picks dropdown, get in on the consensus report. Now, I've had some people say, hey, it gives me too many picks. People say it doesn't give me enough. It is a tool. It tells you how many handicappers are on which side, total and or money line, not which cappers. Not saying who to take, because it's to go along with your own handicapping or with if you're purchasing picks from our experts or from me. It just helps you feel more confident knowing where's this at. Some people just create parlay tickets with it. Whatever you like, use it to your advantage. Picksandparlays.net in the premium picks. Get in on the consensus report. Just $1.80 a day if you buy a monthly pass. All right, so let's look at the consensus. I believe there'll probably be a consensus up for the championship games. So let's look. And, of course, this will change because some cappers put their picks in on days of the game. But to nobody's surprise, I guess, we see Kansas City, huge consensus. 7 out of 9 cappers that have picks in right now have the pick on the point spread, and 2 and 3 on the money line. So basically 10-2 taking the Chiefs. So pretty big consensus there. Sometimes when it's too big, it kind of makes me a little worried. Just like when you see everybody putting the same pick in the comments, kind of makes me worried. Same kind of thing. So, but don't forget, if you haven't done so, my best bet today, picksandparlays.net/Craig. It's going 1 o'clock. Pacers hosting in the Raptors. I got my best bet. It's not up yet. It won't be up till 9 o'clock in the morning, so make sure you check on it in the morning. It's a 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time game. The line's not out yet. I've got the advanced line, so as long as that line comes out at where I expect it, I will have a pickup. Picksandparlays.net/Craig. It's in the description to this video. Now, before I get the recap, hit that thumbs up and put in the comments who you like. Lee likes Nevada. Super Sports says fade Indiana. At your own risk, I say. All right, so let's do a recap. 5-star play. I'm going to put it in the order I like it. 2 5-star plays, both of them in the championship games. Packers minus 3.5. I think that's a stronger play. I just think the Packers are the better team. I know they won or they lost. They got crushed at Tampa. But let's remember, they were up, I believe it was 10-3 or 10-0. And then unexpectedly, Packers haven't been a turnover team all year. They just fell apart, 4 or 5 turnovers in a row, and that game was flipped upside down. But I like the Packers to get the rematch. No Antonio Brown, too. That's a bonus. And cold. 5-star play, Chiefs -3. I just think Kansas City's better. 4.5-star play, Indiana -4.5. I'm not worried about the bounce after winning at Iowa. I just think this team is in a must-win spot. Indiana, they got to have some more wins. It doesn't really matter who you beat in the Big Ten. You just have to get wins at this point. Hornets +1.5, 4-star play in the NBA. And my best bet's going to be in the NBA today for $14.99. You can save $25. Use that promo code picksandparlays.net. Not promo code, the link, picksandparlays.net/Craig. That's the only place to get that $14.99. That's $25 off. All right, now that won't be up till the morning at 9 a.m., so make sure you just check back in the morning. All right, guys, have a great championship day. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up. Tell us who you like in the comments. If you like a prop, parlay, teaser, whatever you like for today, leave it in the comments. And we'll see you back again on Monday. Probably be about 10 to 11 a.m. on Monday. We'll do our live show again.